Good morning, YouTubers. I don't have my mic on, so I won't. When I'm on the other side, you won't be able to hear me. But I'll talk anyway because that's what I do. But I just got out here. The little baby was asleep, and she got up and wanted to have a nip of nourishment, and I just put Casey's dish out, and she will get her allotment of sweet feed, which is just a strong cup at a feeding. And then I'll give the others over here a half a cup. They'll get another half cup tonight. There's your sweet feed. Casey has drank a little over a half a pail of water overnight. So we fill her pail back up, and Misty has drank very, very little. I couldn't put the rest of it in there. I keep the hay over on the other side, so I'll have to get a bale and bring it around and open it up for all of them. Last night I tried to get a video when I was feeding, when I put the hay in for Casey. The little one got up and got right in there and tried to paw at it. Casey went up and took her hoof and pawed at the hay, and the little one right beside her took the lead, went right beside her and started doing it. I got my phone out of my pocket, and by the time I got it bundled around, she had stopped, and I put the phone away and got on the other side of the truck, and the little Dickens was back up pawing again. So I missed that last night on a little video, but I think you can see she's up checking out the leaf of hay. This particular hay has quite a bit of, was a first cutting alfalfa that had straw stubbles in it. They love the hay, but they bed themselves with the straw that's in there. Made it easy over the winter. I'll get another bale of hay. there, kitty. I don't know whether you can see it or not, I'll back up, but my one cat has to help me take the strings off of bales all the time. She gets right up there and gets on the truck when I'm wrapping the twine up. She thinks she's helping. She likes to play with the ends of it. There it is in the bag. This straw was easy bedding and it kept them clean in the winter. Ohio has a December or December 1st to April 1st no haul manure. So my manure had built up in here, and I had an Amish friend stop over yesterday, and that heavy manure I can't lift, and so he came with his big, I guess you call it an inch-leach fork, and he loaded 9 loads of manure on, and I drove the tractor and hauled it out. So that now the pens over here, the little horses don't hang over the top. It doesn't matter if Pearl here sticks her head up close. For some reason or other, Casey still thinks that she can get in there with her, so she has to go over and snap her teeth at her. I have not been able to hold the baby yet like I normally do. She comes up. I really appreciate all the new subscribers and all the people that's made comments and offered ideas for names. We really appreciate it. There's been some real unusual names suggested. We're going to take all of them into account, and like I'd said before, we normally go after the demeanor of the horse and what it's doing. And we had one we call out here that we call Rolling Thunder, and when he was just a little bit bigger than this one, about the same size actually, maybe maybe a week old, 2 weeks, and I took the tractor and loader and I dumped the hay over the fence into the lot where she was running outside, and Thunder would run real hard and jump into the pile of loose hay and roll. So we named him Rollin' Thunder. In our registration, we always look like this will be Casey's, whatever we put on, and say someone suggested Precious or Adorable or something, would be Casey's, Adorable, Penny, Jane, Jack, whatever we would put Jack on. But anyway, that's the way we would come up with a name. And then sometimes, that's for the papers, sometimes we even call them something different later. So I got to get myself around. I'll bring my rocking chair out and set it up out here, and as soon as I can. She's not paying. Yesterday morning she was still, when I was in the pen, she did not want me even be this close to her baby, so she's starting to settle down now. Things will work out. But this little girl, she likes me. I've been getting in and getting straddle of her and with my legs to where Casey can't get between us, and petting her. So she's still a little nervous here, but she won't let me pet her, and that's the funny part, because that's strange. She just says, leave me alone. But this little doll here, she is a doll. She is a doll. Usually at this time I have a little foal halter. I got a new one to put on her. A little foal halter and a lead strap, and when I hold them and rock them, then I put them down, I take the lead strap and I start giving them commands. I'll say step up, walk, sitting in the chair, moving it around a little bit, let them kind of move on their own with a little bit of a tug, and they just come around, and the next thing you know, I've got Prancer's out in the other one. He's getting quite old now. Oh, by the way, I sold 2 horses to the Amishman that helped me yesterday. He'll come and get them in a couple days. So I got rid of Trixie and Prince out here. He bought Bella from me, and I went over, when I took him home yesterday, he got him out, and his little kids, and I don't know their age, they're I'd say both the little girl and the little boy is really probably kindergarten age, and the other girl maybe a 2nd grade or something like that, just guessing to her size, didn't ask the age. And both of them was leading that Bella around, and he got in last fall. He said that horse has not pushed or pulled on them when they were out alone with the in the yard leading it around, and had not stepped on them, and the little kids was out there barefooted with that horse, and she I just watched them. She just went with them. She'd eat a bite of grass, and when they take a few steps away, she followed right along beside of them. So I was so tickled. I know I'd spent a lot of time with her out in the drive, walking her around and telling her to stop and go and all of that, and she's always been good with me in the wheelchair. But I was really tickled to see that she loved those little kids enough to not be any kind of abrasive moves whatsoever. So that's what this rocking and handling does. It really makes a different little horse out of them. Casey was 5 years old when I bought her, so she didn't have that upbringing. She was in with a herd, and was difficult even to load. She hadn't ever been in a trailer, and But this little girl is a sweetheart. There's just nothing but love there. Yeah, there is. There's nothing but love for you, is there? No, and you got love right back. Okay, I gotta go. I got these guys fed. I've gotta go take care of the rest of them. And so now you see her on her day 3. And there was questions about getting her milk. I'm not good when I go to type stuff up. I think I've got it covered in my mind, and if I read it back a day later, I don't even know what I typed. So after an hour, I was watching her in the first hour that I was out here, and she latched on a few times, but I knew that she didn't get anything. But after that first hour, I had went into the house for a little while, come back, and she was latched on, and I could tell she was by the sound, and she stayed latched on for a little bit. Could tell by the sound she was getting nourishment. And I can see by her side, I don't know if you can tell by the camera, she is starting to fill out a little bit already on the sides. So I'm so excited, so pleased with this little girl. This is the 5th foal that Casey has had with me. It's just been 4 or 5 years. I have to look at the papers since we had her bred. I kept the mares open and kept them here. Didn't sell them because I was hoping I would get myself into a condition that I could handle them. And I feel now that with her that I've got this barn set up, and then to the far north here I'm going to put in some more stalls so that I can handle these little foal with my neuropathy condition. I don't have any other condition except neuropathy. My balance and legs don't work. All right, that's enough of me windbagging. Hope you enjoy it. Subscribe and like and hit the little bell, because I'm going to try and do at least a little update most every day to show her what she's doing and how she's getting along. So thanks again, and goodbye.